Hi there, my name is Jessica, and today I'm going to be showing you some different makeup and face paint Halloween looks that you can do this year. I know it's been a while since we've been face painting together. I miss it too, but as long as you have some black face paint at home with you, I'm going to show you a couple different looks you can do. The first one I'm going to show you is over the whole face. That one you need to use face paint, but for the ones that are smaller, just by the eye and the cheek, those you can use eyeliner or face paint. I tried to come up with a couple different variations of these looks so that no matter how much face paint you're comfortable with, or if you're wearing a mask or not this year, because I have a feeling a lot of us are going to be wearing face masks this year with our costume, this way everyone can participate. First thing I'm going to do is put my hair back. So if you have long hair like me, you might want to do this. And I recommend having an adult watch this video with you because you might have a mirror like I do and you can do these looks to yourself, but you might want someone else to do the face paint or the makeup to you. They're going to need to see this video too. So this first look I'm going to show you is the one that involves a face mask. So you're going to need a disposable face mask for this one. I did talk to a nurse to make sure that this was an okay thing to do, and it is as long as you have a disposable face mask and you have face paint. So make sure you're not using acrylic paint or watercolor paint or anything else like that. And I have my little tub of face paint, I have my paintbrush, and I have my cup of water. And I'm going to start by making a spider web all over my face. You can do this without a face mask, for example, if you're staying home this Halloween and you don't need one. But for those of us who might be outside or with people who aren't in our household normally, then you're gonna need to do this over a face mask. So I'm just drawing a line straight down my entire face. It's been a while since I've done this. There we go. And it doesn't need to be perfect. It just shouldn't be like that, you know? Then you're going to go the other direction. And it's best if you overlap over both your face and your face mask. That way, it looks like this whole spider web is just sitting on top of your face. And if you have any little gaps here, you can just fill them in. And I think I'm going to make that one go further out to the side. Then this part's a little trickier because you're going to go diagonal and your eyes are kind of in the way. So if you want, you can go over them. Or you could try to go this way so you don't get interrupted by your eyes. So I'll do one way and one the other way just so you can see what I'm talking about. So on this side, I'm going to bypass my eye. So I'm going to use my paintbrush to kind of see where I'm going. And I'm going to start here and start traveling down. And you're going to want it to pass through the middle. They're all passing through the middle. And then it's coming out again the other side. So on this side, I'm going to show you how you can kind of cut through your eye. So again, I'm going to use my paintbrush to kind of line it up. And I'm going to start here, go over my eyebrow. Now, I personally don't like putting face paint like right on my eye. So I'm going to stop there and then come out again the other side. It is safe to use face paint there as long as it's the right kind. For example, mine is non-toxic and hypoallergenic. I just personally don't like it. I'm gonna head toward the middle again. I'm gonna make sure I fill this little gap over here and then come out again the other side. Just make sure I get in the folds. My face mask has a lot of folds because this is an adult mask, and even though I'm an adult, I have a small face, so as you can see, I had to twist the sides to make sure it fits me properly. Okay, now we're going to start adding in some curved lines. So I recommend starting closer in by the center and then coming outwards. And these curved lines are going to connect each piece of the spider web to the next piece. So I'm curving inward like that, see? And the curves each meet each other on the next piece of the spider web. Like that. And then you're going to continue doing that for as far as your face goes. Okay, so now I'm getting near my eye, so again, this gets a little bit tricky, but basically, you remember you want to connect this one to this one, but mine isn't going to connect all the way because of my eye, but that's okay. As long as you give the impression that it's connecting, like that, and just continue on your way. Same thing over here. Let's start going down. And then just giving the impression that it's connected all the way. And I think I'm going to extend my top lines a little bit further. And maybe put another couple curves up here. And then I'm going to add a couple spiders. So I'm going to add one down here. So a spider, please ignore the construction work going on in the background. You're going to start with a kind of circular shape. I'm going to make it a little rounder over here. Here we go. And then I'm going to make his head up here, another circular shape, but a little smaller than that one. Going to give him some fangs. So 2 little lines sticking out of the top of his head like that. And then legs. So spiders have 8 legs. So here's 1. Here's 2. 3. 4. Make sure we get in there. Here comes 5. 6. 7. And 8. There he is. And then I think I'm going to put maybe a smaller one up here. This should be easier because it's not on the mask, it's on my skin. So I'm going to put him going the opposite direction. So I'm going to start with his body here. And then his head over here. Then you're going to put little fangs. And then the 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in my eyebrow. And that is the spiders all over my face and mask face paint look. That look was a lot of fun, but if that's not your kind of look, I have another one that's just as fun. So you can use face paint for this one too, but I recommend using black eyeliner if you have that. Mine is a liquid one, and I just find it easier for smaller designs like this. So I'm going to start by putting a spider web around my eye. That way you can definitely see it whether you're wearing a mask or not. So just like we made the spider web on our whole face, we're going to follow that same motion, but now it's going to be coming out of our eye. So you can put a line going from here to here. You can put one going this way. You can put one going this way. You can really put as many as you want. But remember that your eye is now the center of the spider web. So I'm happy with that amount. I'm just going to touch them up a little bit. Like that. And then we're going to start drawing those curves to connect them, just like we did when we did our whole face. So I'm going to start closer to my eye. And make a curve. And I'm going to make another set. And I'm going to have to end up extending my lines a little bit. But that's why I like starting in and moving out. That way, if you have to extend the lines, you can. And then I think I'm going to put a spider over here. So just like we did last time, we're going to start with a rounder shape. And then a smaller round shape. And then the little fangs, like that. And then 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. And then if you want to add another spider web, you can. You can put one here. You can put one maybe coming out of your mouth, down your chin. I'm going to add one here on my cheek. So if you're wearing a mask, you're probably not going to be able to see that one, but I'm just trying to give you a bunch of different options. So for this one, This one is going to be even more like the one that we did on our face before, just a lot smaller. And this time the center of it is on your cheek. So if you just draw a line down, a line across, through the middle, and diagonal down the other side as well. And then starting closer to the center, you start drawing your little curves. And then you can start moving outwards. And just trying to fix things up a little bit. It's very hard to do this while I'm talking. And then I'm going to put another little spider. You know what, maybe I'll draw this one hanging from the web. So first I'm going to drop a line down, maybe from here. Like that. Then the round body shape. Then the little head. Then the fangs. And then the 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. And for a final touch, if you have a black lipstick or a black lip gloss, you can use that too. So I have a black liquid lipstick here. And you can use face paint on your lips. Again, as long as it's non-toxic, of course. But I prefer to use actual lipstick. Now, I could keep going and playing with this forever, but then this video would be even longer than it is now. But this was just to show you a couple different things you can do and let your creativity flow from here. If you want to keep going, go for it. If you want to turn yourself into a spider princess, go for it. All right, that's it for today. I hope you guys all have a safe and happy Halloween. Bye. See you next time.